the two Blue Guardian account is gone, and right now I'm just left with my Maven account.
This is where I back test, right? And you see how
I'm at a crucial point in my life where I just have to make this work. You get? Yo, welcome back to my channel. This is LK, and this is a new week. You know what I mean? It's new trading opportunities. So let's go. Let's see what this week holds for us. So the plan for this week is just to follow our plans and execute properly. You get? So this is Tuesday, by the way. I was on this chart yesterday, Monday, but I couldn't get any setup. So this is Tuesday, and I'm back to do my thing. You get? Trying to be a profitable trader. I think there's a lot of things that comes with it, and also trying to follow your plan regularly. There's also a lot of things that comes with it. The difference between doing it now and looking back to how you used to trade without a plan. I mean, there's a big gap, there's a big change, and although it's kind of boring doing this, maybe coming today, lose today, coming tomorrow, still lose, and following your plan, and it's kind of painful, it's kind of boring to just keep repeating same thing over time. But either way, let's just see how it goes. We'll still keep doing this, and until proven wrong, so let's go. Let's see how it goes, guys. I'll update you. Bye for now. So what's good? I just executed the trade of today, and within minutes we hit stop loss. Damn, this NASDAQ, I've been getting back-to-back stop loss on this NASDAQ. But the thing is, on those accounts that I'm trading here, I was late to enter this trade here, but I think I shouldn't be in this trade anymore. I think I will just have to close the trade because we've hit stop loss already. This is the chart. We've hit stop loss already, but I don't know if I should just accept the risks and just leave it to run. You get here. But on this account here, I hit stop loss. This is my instant account. Here, I hit stop loss here on this account. See, just hit the stop loss and then reversed back to entry. I was just waiting for it to come back to this entry, so I will close, but then it took me out. But on this Maven, I actually closed the trade. I closed the trade somewhere around there, so I didn't take a loss here. So for today though, I think it's a stop loss day, it's a losing day. So let's just see how it goes. This is the trade, and it's actually reversing. I'm just in this trade on the competition account, so but I think I'll have to close it and just wait for a proper setup. So let's just see how it goes. I will have to close it here, right? So it's just a win on one account, and it's like a mistake win. So anyways, let's just see how it goes, guys. I will update you. I'm just down on this account, and I think on this instant follower account, I just have 2 trials left to blow this account. I only have 2 trials, so let's just see how it goes. Catch you. Yo, so what's good? Today I've taken another loss. Then the thing is that this NASDAQ, I think I'm going to leave this pair. I've been trading GBPJPY for so long, and I actually don't have such losses. But when I switch to NASDAQ, everything changes. But either way, let's just see how it goes. And the thing is that I've lost the Blue Guardian account, the 5k instant starter account. I lost that account. You know, today's trade, it was just remaining about 1 point something hour, I think 1.9 or something, and then I lost 1 hour, remaining 1.9 or 1.8 hour. I just got emotional, and I was just buying. I just entered the random position on the account to just let it go. That account, and also the competition account, I actually lost more than I should lose today. You get, I lost more than 4% on that account. So the two Blue Guardian account is gone, and right now I'm just left with my Maven account. So I'll be continuing the journey with this Maven account. I'm still down on the Maven account. I think about $70 loss or something like that. So that one is a static drawdown. So let's just see how it goes, guys. I will update you. So actually, I just noticed something on this chart. This is the same pair NASDAQ that I just took a buy today, and I lost that trade. This is the chart on the other broker where I used to backtest, and also this is the chart on where I live trade. You get, something like that. The other side I use it for backtest, and here I use it to place live trade. So let me show you something. My strategy basically is from one psychological level to another psychological level. So this is what I saw when I took this trade, right? So there's this low here, right? There's this low here. There's this low here that the market created here, right? This, like this, for me is a structure. This is a structure. From this high up to down to this low is a structure, right? And then this white candle here now broke this structure. This is the high for me. I use the body for the structure high. This is the high for me, right? So this candle has broken this structure, and the way I take trades on the retest of price on the psychological level. So at this point I should be long in the market up to this point, looking for a 1 to 3, right? So this is basically what I was looking for on this chart, and I actually placed it, and then it went down to stop loss, right? But let me show you the trade on this second chart, this second broker. So here, this is how the market played out here, right? And this is my first move up here. Okay, so it created this low. The market created this low here, and this high. This candle like this candle is a structure for me. So from this low to this high, and then from this low to this high, and then this market broke this low, this structure here, this structure, it broke it down here into this QP. So if I want to take this short, I will actually enter the trade at the retest on this psychological level down here. You get? So I came back to backtest here after the loss, and I noticed that I got two different setup. The setup today is a buy on this other chart, but on this chart it's a sell. On this chart, if I was using this chart, I wouldn't buy this candle. I wouldn't buy this candle because the body of any candle I work with, it should be inside the psychological level, or from this psychological level to this psychological level. It shouldn't be like in between like this. Now this is where the low of this body is. This is the low of this body, and then this is the high of this body. You see there's a space in between, so in between two psychological levels. So normally I won't take this long here if it appeared here. I won't even say long if it appeared here. So I now check other chart. I checked the other setup. Let's see. On the back test, this is from the back test here. This is the setup I got, right? Let me show you the setup I got here on Tuesday, yesterday, right? This was the setup I got here. This is not the same thing. This should be the same level, but this is not the same thing. You get? I'm not seeing the same thing where I backtest and here. So this should be the chart, right? And the way I still enter the trade, trades, okay, like this is a high, this is a low, this is another high, lower high. If you go down to a lower time frame, you might see something there, but for me this is a lower high, and then it creates a low still on this body. The body is a very small body because the candle most is just a weak candle. You get? It created a long wick up and down. So the body is what I use for my highs and low, and then this candle broke the highs of this lower high here. this candle broke it up to this side. So my next entry should be on the retest of the psychological level. You get, on this retest of the psychological level. That's why I entered the trade here on this back test, and it was a win right on this back test. But let me take you to the chart that I executed that trade. This is the chart where I executed the trade, right? This is the high of this LTA, and we broke this high yesterday. Yesterday this was the trade. We broke this high on this market. So yesterday's trade came like this, from this low up to this high, and then created this low, and then a lower high, something like that, created another low here, and then broke this high and also this high. You see, it broke it, and then the next candle broke inside this new psychological level. So I waited for a retest, and then I entered the trade here at this point. This point was the point that I entered the trade on this chart. I was expecting the market to give me a 1 2 3, right? But on the other chart, I entered this trade around this point here. Let me show you again so you see the difference. Let me show you again. This is where I backtest. Let me screenshot it and upload. This is where I backtest, right? And you see how the candles are. It's not exactly how this candle is here. You get? So I think I actually don't know what to decide on right now, because this my strategy actually is working on GBPJPY. Today I also got a win on GBPJPY, but I wasn't executing any of those, because on GBPJPY mostly I could get a 1 to 2, but a 1 to 3 is kind of like hard, because the peep movement per day is not like that of this NASDAQ has much movement more than the GBPJPY, so it's easier to get a 1 to 3 here, and actually it has been working on my back test. So I just wonder why I came to the market, and every time the thing is just different. You get, I've been getting back to back losses since I switched pair to this NASDAQ, and for me this NASDAQ, for the brokers to be having different values and different candlestick prints like this, I think I will have to off this pair for now and just continue my GBPJPY again, because this is not aligning. I tried my best at first because I noticed that the values on the market price on each broker is different. So I tried my best to get the one for the broker that Blue Guardian was using earlier, but right now it seems like the whole thing is kind of different. The candle and all those stuff, the price is kind of different, and I think I might just switch back to trading my GBPJPY for now, because I don't know why I should be seeing a setup here, and the setup is not the same thing as the setup I'm seeing here. You get, the setup there doesn't make sense on this chart because of this candle. You get, because of this candle there shouldn't be space. I'm not taking an entry where there is space in between the candle that broke, in between the candle that I'm making decisions from. There shouldn't be like from psychological level to another psychological level space on that candle. You get, I feel like it's an imbalance or something like that. So I wouldn't take that trade that I executed today if I was on this chart. You get, this is what I should be looking at. It should be a loss too though, but yesterday I should have won a trade which I lost, and the place I executed this trade yesterday is absolutely different from this place. You get, this is where I backtest, and then this is where I executed the trade. So you see, like, everything is different here. So I think I might drop this pair. Let me go back to my GBPJPY and then show you for this week. This week I think, okay, Monday. So the first trade that I saw on GBPJPY, I actually lost the trade, right? This was the first trade, but I wasn't executing any of this trade. I was just monitoring the market. Ever since I left this pair, I've been monitoring the market, and yesterday I actually got almost a 1 to 1 okay, 1-to-1 yesterday, because if I was on this chart up to this point, I will close this market after 8. Yeah, after 8, but this market went up almost to TP and then it reversed. So 2 trades, 1 loss. Let's just call this a break-even trade, and then this is today's trade. This is today's trade, and it's a clean one here, you get. So I think I might just come back to GBPJPY. Even last week I had clean runs on GBPJPY last week, but imagine I'm just losing my account doing rubbish with NASDAQ. I think because of what I just observed, I will actually leave this pair. So let me show you another. Let's just pick off random. Okay, let's just pick this where I execute my trades. You see the values, like the same, right? Let's check the chart if it will be the same. Yeah, so there's no difference. This is where I executed this trade here. So I think there's no difference like that here. Let's check the other one. Okay, 217. That is yesterday's trade. Let's check it here. 217. Okay, this was the trade here. So it's actually kind of the same thing here. So I might just come back and be doing my thing here on GBPJPY. NASDAQ is actually somehow, I think maybe while I start doing futures or all those stuff, maybe I might have an accurate chart. So everything here on GBPJPY is actually the same. Let's check another GBPJPY. Let's use FXCM. This is where I backtest on FXCM, right? Okay, no, this is where I backtest. I do backtest here a lot. So I think this was last week. So I think it's the same thing. Let's see this 17. Yeah, it's actually the same thing. So I might just leave that pair for now. Just leave that pair for now. But I don't know, on this FXCM, this trade actually hit TP with that run. I don't know why the other brokers. It's a new candle though, so maybe that's why. But you see here, it's a new candle, so probably why. Maybe it's just only for the broker. But either way, let's just see how it goes. I will come back tomorrow and do my thing. Catch you guys. Yo, so what's good? This is Friday and I'm back on the chart. Although today I came to this chart late, right? The setup has already started playing out for today. This was supposed to be my setup for today. Yeah, this candle break here. So I should enter the trade at the retest of this QP, right? 20 pip stop loss and a 40 pip target. Just a 1 to 2 trade, something like this, right? And the trade is already moving, so I can't do anything. When I came to this chart, I think the trade was around this point here. And the thing is that I actually woke up this morning early and I went back sleeping. So I did this myself. You get, I missed this trade myself. I shouldn't be sleeping around this time, you know. You should respect your trading time at all times, you get. Yesterday I took one trade and actually I broke even after this candle. After this candle broke inside this QP here, I broke even on this trade, and then this trade reversed back, took me out at break even, and then came back to my full TP. This trade it was a 1 to 3 trade, but I was looking for like a 1 to 2.5, I think around this point. Yeah, around this point. and it was a break-even trade for me, but the trade eventually turned around and hit my full TP. I think it was around 7 or 8, something like that. So far this week I've taken just 3 trades, 2 on NASDAQ which were losses, and this is on GJ. You get, this is on GJ. So this is yesterday and it's actually a break-even trade. It's a break-even trade, and this is today's trade, and I've missed this setup. So let's just see how it goes. If I see any setup, fine. If the market comes back to retest this QP, fine, I might enter the trade, but I don't think the market is coming back. Either ways, let's just see how it goes, guys. I will update you. Yo, what's good? So I'm done for this week, and this week is actually a losing week. You know, I took 3 trades, I lost 2, and I broke even on 1 trade. So I'm down 2 hours for this week, and it's actually kind of bad, but I keep seeing my mistakes every day, and I keep changing. You get, I'm at a crucial point in my life where I just have to make this work. You get, I've been doing this for a while now, and I think I'm at that point where I actually need to make this work. You get, this has to work for me. So let's just see how it goes. I'll still come back next week to do my thing. So I think this week I've made the decision not to trade NASDAQ for now. You get, until I figure that shit out. The different values and all those things. You get, it's making me have a different setup on different brokers chart. You get, I do get different setup, different price, different candlestick prints at different levels, stuff like that. So I'm not going to be trading the NASDAQ anymore. I will just be doing my GBPJPY thing. You get, let's just see how it goes. Next week I'll come and do my thing. Today I actually missed a winning trade because I was sleeping, and that was my bad though. But let's just see how it goes. There's more opportunities. There are always opportunities in this market to get. So we'll come back next week and do our thing. Tell me in the comment section how your trading week went. Mine was a very bad week. I'm down 2 hours again. So let's just see how it goes, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.